Evoked potentials. Evoked potentials, EPs, are recordable changes in the electrical activity of the nervous system in response to an external stimulus. They are an adjunct to the history and physical exam and may provide corroborative evidence of disease of the nervous system. EPs utilize the functional integrity of the nervous system to provide information about the anatomical location of lesions. They may detect the presence of lesions that are not clinically apparent, but are of little value in providing clues to the origin or cause of the lesions. The clinically useful EPs are derived from stimulation of one of the modalities of the sensory system: visual, VEP, brainstem auditory, BAEP, and somatosensory, SEP, and are recorded from electrodes on the scalp. Because of the low voltage of EPs, 100 times smaller than the scalp EEG, multiple stimulations with averaging and filtering are necessary to separate the signal from background noise. The actual signal recorded may either be near field, the electrode is placed near the generator of the signal in the cortex, for example, P100 wave of the VEP generated by the occipital cortex, or far field, the electrode is placed far from the generator of the signal, which is volume conducted through the tissues of the body to the recording electrodes on the scalp. For example, P11 wave of the SEP generated by the dorsal root entry zone. In general, the latency from stimulus to recorded potential is more important than signal amplitude. The potentials are usually designated by the letter P or N, followed by a number. P100 is a wave of positive deflection occurring at a latency of 100 milliseconds. N20 is a wave of negative deflection occurring at a latency of 20 milliseconds. By convention, positive is a downward and negative an upward needle deflection. It should be remembered that absolute latencies and standard deviations are quite laboratory specific. Electroretinograms, ERGs, are derived from stimulation of the retina with light while recording electrical activity directly from the cornea. When combined with VEPs, ERGs can be useful in prognosis for recovery of visual function and differentiation of retinal and optic nerve disease. Motor evoked potentials, MEP, are derived from stimulating the CNS motor system with magnetically induced or directly applied electrical current. Recordings are made from electrodes placed over muscles. MEPs have yet to gain significant clinical use and will not be discussed further. Visual evoked potentials are primarily used to detect enterochiasmatic lesions of the visual system. Their usefulness in retrochiasmatic lesions is minimal. The most useful VEPs are generated by checkerboard pattern reversal stimuli that evoke large, reproducible potentials. And those are evoked potentials. Have a great day.